Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Yong. So today I will explain the chapter 1, LHDN e-Invoicing Malaysia. So we go to the contents. Okay, this is the content got 17 content about the e-Invoicing Malaysia LHDN. So this is the introduction of the e-invoice. E-invoice is the digital representative of the transaction between the supplier and the buyer. It means all this invoice, when you issue the invoice and then send to the customer, all this invoice need to verify by the LHDN. Okay, we go to the benefit of the invoice. So benefit of the invoice is reduce human error and then for tax filing, digitalize our business. So all this benefit of the invoice. Secondly is this overview of the e-invoice. So how is the e-invoice the procedure is first issue the e-invoice first, then secondly will be sent to the LHDN server where they take your e-invoice. Then number thirdly, you will receive the notification after your invoice is validated, and then you can share your invoice. Your customer can scan the QR code to check the validation. And lastly is you can do the rejection and cancellation within 72 hours. Then after that, they will set into the My Invoice portal. So e-invoice got two scenario happening is first scenario is the customer require the e-invoice. Secondly is customer will not does not require the invoice. So we look for the scenario one. So the buyer, okay, so to buy the thing from you, then after that you will issue the invoice to the buyer. Then after that, the buyer will get your invoice validated by LHDN. Then the buyer can scan your QR code scan the QR code in your invoice. But the second scenario is when the buyer is not required the invoice. What it mean? Like you go to the supermarket, you go to this mini market, so you won't provide uh their tax information like PIN number to ask you to issue the invoice. So as the mini market, supermarket, they just issue the normal receipt. The cashiers either invoice. Then after that, but after 1 month, then the mini market will consolidate all the transaction into the one consolidated invoice. So then this consolidated was sent to LHDN for validation. So this is two scenario. Then how to submit the invoice? Basically using the API and also using the My Invoice portal. So, and the next chapter, we will go to talk about what is the API. API is the programming to link your system, accounting system, either your billing system with the My Invoice portal. So when we will implement the invoice, basically we split to three phases. Phase one will be your turnover more than 100 million. So start from the 1st August 2024. Phase two will be the turnover between 25 million to 100 million. So will be start on the 1st January 2025. Then our third one will be less than 25 million. So we will start to 1st July 2025. So all this annual turnover, it will based on your year of 2022. Then we also have the some exemption is if your turnover less than 150,000, so you will be exempted to implement the invoice. So what is an invoice format? So basically your system will automatically convert to XML or JSON format sent to the LHDN. It's not the PDF file, document file, or JPEG file. So this is the sample of the XML format and the JSON format. So what kind of the transaction type will be B2B, B2C, B2G, okay? So and then the invoice will be consist your income or your expenses. So later on we will go through what kind of the transaction will issue, what kind of the invoice. So invoice basically we got have the four type: invoice, credit note, debit note, and refund note. So I believe that invoice, credit note, debit note most you will be as usual. Okay, like now we issuing, but the refund note a little bit special compared with the some. I mean, currently what we issue lah. Normally the refund notes I believe is for like mini market or some online pieces. Let's say example you issue the this you mean you cancel the order in the Shopee, then Shopee will be issue the refund to you, man. So that is a refund, I believe. Okay. So exemption person, it means some of the business is exempted. So mostly it's a government, okay, government department or government company. And then I believe most of the uh that is the taxpayer will be less than 150,000 will be exempted, huh? Just I got mention. So, and then one more is a individual who is not conduct the business. It means the person is didn't open this company, but they provide the service or the product. Then later on we go to see uh what kind of these two scenario, huh? And then exempted income expenses normally is what we know is employment income lah. Okay, like some pension, okay, some others, the common one. Okay. So employment income normally like your salary, your EBF, your social or some payment is your pay slip. So it will be exempted, no need to issue the invoice. So this is the e-invoice workflow go through by my invoice portal and the API lah. So we go to the next slide to explain more detail on this uh, graphic. So basically, we submit our e-invoice. We have two method to the submission. Is first is a my invoice portal. So it means the government will provide one website to let you for free to use, so you can issue your e-invoice in your my invoice portal. Secondly, is the API. So like example, now you're using the auto count. So AutoCAD will use the API to integrate with the My Invoice portal, so you can automatically send your invoice to the My Invoice portal. So basically, accounting system, we were going to learn about the PayPal system. Later on, I will explain what is the PayPal system. So just now the workflow, so we will speak to the several the slide so that you do more understanding on this workflow of the e-invoice. First step, you will create the e-invoice in your system. They send to the My Invoice portal, IRPM cloud server. So either use a My Invoice portal, either use Excel, either use the API. Then secondly, then the My Invoice portal will return the message either validate or not validate. Okay, so I mean either invalid lah. Then number third one, so my invoice portal will send the notification to your buyer or the supplier. You mean by email lah. Then after that, number four, when you issue the invoice, your invoice will be got the one QR code, so your buyer can scan the QR code to check your verification of your invoice. So number five, number six, number seven is the rejection and cancellation. Next, we go through more detail on this. So basically, within the 72 hours, so you need to take note you got 72-hour rules. So it means within 72-hour rules, your buyer can reject your invoice. Secondly is you also can cancel your supplier invoice. So either you or your customer can cancel. What if you more than 72 hours? So you forced to issue the credit note or credit note. Okay, take note, after 72 hours, you are not allowed to do the rejection or cancellation. Let's say, what if your invoice got the uh mistake, wrong item, wrong price, wrong amount, so you may require to cancel, ma. So within 72 hours, my invoice will allow you to cancel. What if more than 72 hours, you will not allowed to do the cancellation? So number 8 will be store all your invoice, your transaction into their database, I believe for tax filing purpose lah. So lastly, I believe you have the login to the My Invoice portal. You will see the dashboard in the first screen. So or some other the reporting. So I believe more and more new report will come in soon. So this is the field what required by the LHDN. So you will see the white column one. So that is the compulsory field. Optional field is blue color, so it means it's not optional. So basically, I just worry about for those some of you were helping customer, especially the accounting firm or freelancers. So let's say you're using the AutoCAD, we have the AR invoice and the sales invoice, right? Basically, AR invoice is a double entry, it means the sales journal. It's not the issue the invoice. Then sales invoice will be issued invoice, will submit to LHDN. This is the new feature, new thing in the AutoCAD lah. So basically AR invoice we don't have the like you see in the unit price, this classification, item description. Okay. So detail of the tax exemption, all these are it will be uh in the sales invoice, lah. Why not? So in the AR invoice, it's just amount and there's an account code and then description on it. So it will not enough field to submit the invoice. So you will forced to change your method to help the customer to key in the data in the auto count. So you need to key in the sales invoice, then this sales invoice will send to the SDN for validation. Okay, so AR invoice will not to be sent to the SDN because of the limited of the information sent to the My Invoice portal. So for those do the accounting services will take note on this part if you're using the AutoCAD. Okay, so one of the famous topic in the My e-invoice guideline is the reimbursement and the disbursement. So you will take note on you will refer to the My Invoice portal, you will notice that you got two classification for this topic, reimbursement 027 and then the 006 for disbursement. So basically to me the more easy to understand is let's say this document the invoice under the payer, okay, so then you will issue the invoice to your customer, so it means you are the payer, so you will need to issue the invoice. Okay, number disbursement will be the invoice under the buyer. Okay, under the buyer. So under the buyer, so you pay on behalf for your customer. I mean your buyer, the invoice under your customer. So this is a disbursement. Actually, you no need to issue the e-invoice. But somehow some scenario you may issue the invoice under the disbursement. So that we see the graphic to more understanding on this disbursement and reimbursement. You see the first graphic disbursement. So the first supplier will issue invoice to the buyer. You are the one to pay on behalf to the supplier one. Okay, pay on behalf on buyer, pay to the supplier one. So when you issue the invoice to your buyer, okay, so you were using the normal invoice. Second scenario is invoice, okay, pay on behalf, okay, you pay on behalf reimbursement, okay, so then you the invoice to pay to you, issue invoice to you, okay, then you pay this invoice, but you will charge your buyer. So this is a reimbursement. So you need to issue invoice. This is the example. Actually, inside got a lot of the example in the guideline. So you can go through on that part. Okay. So employment benefit. Okay. So that is very easy. I highlight some of the main point on this guideline. First one, your invoice should be under your company name of the employer. If not possible, when the step one is not possible, so in the step two, the invoice should be under your employee. Okay? Let's say example, your staff go to see the doctor issue the invoice under your staff. So it won't issue to your company name. Okay? So that is the meanings. Number third step, you will must get the validated invoice from your supplier. Hmm? Number four, okay, so you should state your this claim under your employer policy. So that is the meaning. Okay, so that is most of the main point of the guideline on this my invoice. Okay, e-Invoice Malaysia. So you can go to their website to download more detail. I just point out the main uh point in the guideline lah. So basically they got two type of the guideline. One is general guideline, one is a specific guideline. So under the specific guideline, you will see some more detail on this part lah. Okay, so you will see same thing scenario one, you issue this invoice to your customer when they provide the information. So this is what we call standard invoice. Since scenario two, you will issue invoice, the customer will not provide the invoice, they didn't give you any this information. So then we call consolidated invoice. So that's why we got three types of the invoice. Standard invoice, consolidated invoice, and also one more is per specific scenario. Some of the scenario you may need to issue self-bill. Let's we go through of these three of the invoice type. First, require an invoice. It means the customer need to provide you the T number, IC number, either is the passport, like a foreign customer, you do the export, but the T number, you will see at the bottom of the slide, you call EI 0090 lah, okay, 20. So I make it short from EI 20 lah. Actually, in the middle got 90 there. Okay, EI 20. If the buyer don't have the TIN number, then you need to use this general TIN number as your TIN number in your invoice lah. Okay, so that is a standard invoice. So this is a sample of the invoice. So you will see in your given the sample given by the government LHDN. So you need to take note on this QR code. You can use back your format. No need to change your format, follow the government. But the thing is, you need to add this QR code into your invoice format. Let the customer scan this QR code to check your validation of your invoice. Consolidated. So consolidated, the buyer does not require an invoice. Like you go to supermarket, meaning you won't ask for you meet at the counter, they would ask you your tax information so that they issue the invoice. So no need. So what we need to do is you submit you consolidate all your detail, submit within 7 calendar day after the month. And it means, let's say example, you consolidate this November. So you submit this consolidated invoice, okay, before 7 December. Okay. So this is the standard of the consolidated. So consolidated also got three methods to consolidate. First method is let's say today this month you issue 10 invoice, okay, 10 receipt. So you just put 10 receipt in the one consolidated invoice, submit to them. You see this one by one. So we will use this method in our account lah. I believe most of the system wouldn't use this method, but because let's say 1 month you got 1,000 invoice, then you will 1,000 line in this consolidated invoice. So So we will use the list of the receipt. What is the meaning list of the receipt? You see on the circle given by the in the December receipt. So you see 110 until 1112, then certainly you won't list up the 1113. Okay, after that, then 1114. And then after that, missing the 1115, then continue to another range of the invoice. So why you will do it this way? Because maybe 1113, 115 is the standard invoice. Okay, let's say example, if you have the experience in the buy the thing in the Aeon. So in the Aeon receipt there, you will have the QR code. They will asking you, scan this QR code if you request invoice. Okay, so then when this receipt is a 113, I go to fill in all the information. After I submit in to the Aeon, Aeon will submit this your this information, your this receipt to the LHDN validate for invoice, so become the standard invoice. So that's why this 113 cannot be consolidated already. So if you're using the accounting system, I believe accounting system able to consolidate, they exclude the standard invoice, just consolidated this consolidated invoice. It means the invoice without anything number, so into the consolidated. What so since you see Aeon mini market 99 they got so many branch, so you can use the second method, but you need to submit one consolidated, one outlet. Let's say example your company, okay, your company have five outlet, so you need to submit five consolidated invoice. Or take note on that. So when you fill in your consolidated invoice, so what is the detail of the consolidated? So basically, let's say you consolidated. So what is your buyer name? So many people. Okay. So it cannot be just simply pick one name, okay, or cash sales or what. So according to the My Invoice portal, so buyer name you put general public. Then the TIN number, you consolidated mah. So many people, so you don't have TIN number. So my invoice portal, they will say you need use the general TIN number called EI. Okay, 000000000 10. Okay, it means EI 90, then 10. Then all the other invoice you just put an A. This one important is the data classification, you need to 004. As we go to another side. Okay. Okay. So this is the mean. Zero for later on, I will show you what's the meanings. Okay. It means let's say you have selling hardware, you have selling the computer like me, I 003. So in the consolidated you don't put 003 or some other the classification. So they got one classification code for the consolidated is 00. Huh? So another one is the rules in the guideline. You're not allowed to consolidate invoice. So basically, this all this field, this industry, you no need to, you cannot not say no need, cannot, okay, consolidate. You need to, you must submit the invoice. Let's say automotive, okay, you buy the car. So basically, you need to provide your company name or your IC number. So you put the car register because the road test, man, okay, and then the general insurance. Yeah, so basically, uh, it cannot be consolidated. Okay, so mostly most of the customer asking is the construction lah. Okay, construction because let's say Mr. DIY they also have, you see you go to their shop they also got the construction item. So you better check with your tax agent, refer to the this income tax construction contract regulation 2007. So either you are falling on this construction industry or construction item. So so that is it you are, if you have supply some construction item under this regulation, is it you are not allowed to consolidate or not? Okay, so there's the meanings. So government also have give us the one relaxation period. For me, is we call grace period, 6 month grace period. So each of the phase we have the 6 month grace period. Phase one is the 1st August 2024 until end of the January 2025. So phase two will be this 1st of January 2025 until end of the June 2025. Then another third three, the taxpayer will be 1st July 2025, end of the year 2025. The meaning of the 6 month grace period is uh you no need to submit the invoice, but you can consolidate it. You must consolidate yourself. Let's say example lah, okay, let's say example, we now in the phase two already, phase one already implement. So let's say phase two, you until the 1st of January 2025, your system is still not ready. Your company is still not ready. What I mean the not ready, maybe your system got problem on the invoice. You're not able to implement, run, issue invoice successfully. Okay, maybe got bugs. Okay, or another one is your operation. I mean your sales operation still not get so many these customer TIN number. Some of the customer also don't provide you your TIN number. So if you don't have the TIN number, you're not able to issue invoice to your customer. Okay, because somehow some of the customers they don't want to give you. Okay, they don't want to give you because during this transition period, some got invoice, some is not invoice. But after this implement invoice phase three and also this 6 month grace period, I think your customer should provide you lah. Okay, so during this 6 month grace period, okay, you no need to submit a standard invoice, but you need to submit every month your consolidated invoice. It means they just take your lump sum of your revenue. But one more, a lot of customer about it. Let's say example, hey, Yong, I do mistake, I do wrong. So how? So don't worry. During this 6 month grace period, okay, you see the last sentence. So RPM will not undertake any prosecution action under section 120. Okay, so if you do some mistake, okay, if the income tax come to audit you, okay, or check your invoice, you just explain what you're facing during this invoice this period. So on the spot, post transaction normally is a use for post system like mini market, supermarket. So request on the spot, it means let's say you go to restaurant, you want to claim the entertainment claim. Okay. So on the spot, you just give this your company information, ask them to issue e-invoice to you. Okay. What if the counter there they say they don't have this request on the spot feature? So they may ask you, hey, you see my receipt there got the one QR code. You just scan the QR code, the system will lead you to their website to fill in the tax information, then you get your e-invoice. This is the meaning, like the Aeon. Okay. So this is an online platform, post system, my invoice mobile app. Okay. So this one already launched. You can go to the App Store to check. Okay, this one released by designed by the LHDN. This is a register like you see the person sit down at the home at the sofa. Okay, then they can request invoice. So this is the platform. So we also have the one invoice called standard invoice like your insurance, call like message digit. Okay, so you see monthly charges. Okay, you no need to itemize. You just like the statement invoice, sell bill. This is a lot of customer asking me. Okay, why we need to sell bill? It means some scenario you need to declare your income or your expenses to the LSTN. So example, your supplier, okay, your supplier, your for Malaysia business, okay, should be fine. Okay, but foreign customer and sorry, foreign supplier, so that they're not the Malaysia company, ma. Okay, so you need to sell bill. Let's say you got import good from the China, purchase good from the China. So you need to sell bill. I mean, you need to declare this import good, this purchase income to the LSTN. So you just take note on the general TIN number is a EI30. Oh, so here we got the eight scenario to to issue the you need to issue the self-bill e-invoice. So first scenario to make the payment to the agent, dealer, distribution, not your employee, your agent, like the insurance company. Okay, so you need to self-bill. Let's say you pay the commission to your salesman, like Great Eastern or some insurance company, they sell the policy, right? They get the commission, they pay the commission to their agent. So when you pay this commission to the agent, this payment voucher, you need to self-bill. You need to declare this commission to the RSDN. Okay. Number second one will be good, soft, or service by the foreign supplier, like you import good, import service. So your supplier will issue invoice to you. Since they're not the Malaysia company, they were not able to issue invoice to you. So you need to self-bill to you, self-bill, you issue the self-bill invoice, then submit to LHDN. Number third one is a profit distribution. This one not much my customer or I facing, so I just skip it. Number four, e-commerce. So if your company have the website or something, okay, like the platform like Shopee, Lazada lah. You mean this is Shopee, like Lazada, merchant service point like the Grab food, okay, like this. Okay. So let's say example, I got try. Let's say I buy things from the Shopee. Okay. So after you complete receipt your this order, then you will see within 3 days, okay, you can request the invoice from the Shopee. But take note on that, the good are not sh sell by Shopee ma. It's their reseller sell the good to you through the Shopee ma, correct or not? But the thing is according to their e-commerce guideline, everything, all the invoice will be handled by the Shopee. It means the e-commerce platform. It means the reseller no need to do anything. Reseller just issue normal invoice only. So what to do is, you are the buyer, you request an invoice from the Shopee. I have tried. So it is a self-bill invoice. Again, number five is a gaming winner. This one also not much lah. So most of our customer asking is the number six. Transaction with individual who are not conducting business. It means that if you are the provide service, provide product, okay, so you don't have the company to issue invoice. Example, your property owner, they rent the office or the house to you, to your company. So they don't have company, ma. Okay, so they won't issue the invoice. But you pay the renter to the this owner. Okay. So this um this renter payment you need to self bill. You need to self bill. This is the meaning. Okay. Another scenario is a not conduct business like freelancers. Okay. You provide the accounting fee, accounting services to your client. Then your client will make payment to you for your accounting fee. Since freelancer normally don't have company, unless you open the company, then no need to bother about the customer no need to bother, they need to self bill lah. But if you don't have the company, like some housewife, they do some part time, they know the accounting knowledge ma, so they want to earn some for cover their living costs, so they just help some of the company. Then the company, they just issue payment voucher to you ma, to the freelancers. So they need to self bill to the STM. Okay. So number seven, number eight is a claim and the insurance payment normally for financial industry or the insurance company. So this one not go through. This is the self-bill of the invoice format, same like the standard invoice. Okay. So since we know that sometimes we have a self-bill, sometimes we have the foreign buyer or the supplier. So then you need to know some of the generating number. Okay. First one is a EI10. This was for the consolidated invoice. Remember the consolidated, I said you need to when you submit, you need to use a one generating number EI10. This is meaning. Number second one is a foreign buyer. If you add to the export, your customer also don't have TIN number, you can use a general TIN number called EI2020. Number third one is of your foreign supplier. They also don't have the e-invoice, but you need to do the sell bill to declare this import good. So EI30. So number four is if you have the government customer, like Bandaraya or one. So the general TIN number is a 40 because they are the exempted person, so they don't have the TIN number. So this is the data classification, all your invoice. So something like the custom MSIC code or tariff code. It mean what kind of your item you selling. So in the LHDN, they also got another list for their purpose. They call classification. So 001, 002, like computer 003. The special classification is 004. You see, consolidated invoice. So the meaning is if you do the consolidated so either you let's say like my company is computer so I select the 003 lor. So if let's say I have a 6 month grace period so in this 6 month I will consolidate. So when I consolidated, my classification don't put the 003, you just put 004. This is the meaning sign. Okay, so you see this is a consolidated invoice standard format. So you see the classification all put 004. Okay, so that's all in the chapter one. So we will go for the next chapter is the chapter two. So thank you everyone to watching my this video. Thank you.